What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Small World Weekend. We got the peace-loving giants right off the bat. It looks like we're starting in third today. So what do we want? Ooh, ransacking sorcerer is looking pretty good. Forest Igors. The alchemist white ladies are not bad, because white ladies don't go away. The alchemist white ladies are gone. So yeah, I'm thinking. Oh. Oh, the sadness right now. Sadness is real. Alright. Ransacking sorcerers. That's a choice. It's a pretty good combo. It's a pretty good combo. What I want is the corrupt skeletons. Can't have them because of the barbarians. Let's go ransacking sorcerers. I feel good about that. Alright. Do you have any available? We do. We do. So I need to start down by the giants. So let's go. 3, 2, 3, and convert. You get your money. 3 or better, 3 or better, or a 2. Gonna try and be lucky. Let's try and be lucky. Oh, we got the 2. It makes me feel bad. All right, we got that mountain. Boom. We have 4, but we also got the +1 for taking out the giants. That's 5 for the first turn. Not great. We got a -2, so all right, we'll make it work. The Igors are good. The hill Igors are solid. Yeah, definitely a solid first turn. 5. Well done. And forest dwarves. I may go for the early decline here. Maybe pick up the seafaring priestesses. I love the corrupt skeletons, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. That being said, if they keep leaving 1 open again and again and again, I mean, why not? Making it easy for me. White lady's only bringing in 2, but that's 2 per turn. I mean, that's not bad. Alright, let's open up with a conversion. Again, take the mountain. Well, you know they're going to want the mountain, but it's important for me to take the mountain from the giants specifically. Use, that's 2 already this turn. Beautiful. And let's hit the giants again. But we're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them on the magic. Alright, so we need 2. 2. We're kind of spread thin at this point. Kind of unfortunate, but what are we looking at? Alchemist white ladies. They're gonna switch into either the barbarians or the priestesses. Probably the priestesses. Which is a good combo. Priestess plus white lady. It's not a bad combo, but gonna leave the barbarians at the top of the stack, which means we're going to want to probably keep our sorcerers. We're gonna have to manage somehow, some way. We're getting to the point where we're gonna need an early decline. Well, not an early decline. We're getting to the point where we're going to need a decline. Not early anymore. Only got 8 turns. And Igors, 8. Scary, scary. Dwarves. Whoa, dwarves going for me. Wow, they got lucky. You'd think the dwarves would go straight for the mine and then roll to get me, but they went for me. It's okay. I mean, the forest, I get it, the forest. Forest dwarves, but Still, that's a pretty big wow for me. Alright, let's consolidate our area. Well, we'll see what red does first. Yeah, Seafaring Priestesses, starting top left. Yep, that's a smart move. Shoot across, go for the center lake. Got it, no problem. 6, I'm not too overly worried about red at this point. Blue, I think, is the big threat here. But let's go ahead. Well, you know what? If I do it, I have 4. If I do it on the mountain and then attack the Igors, can I attack the Igors? I think I can. And then I can convert the Igors. I do a conversion there. And do a conversion here on the dwarves, of course. Take that away from them. And then jump down the Igor's throats. And then pop another conversion on the Igors. Boom, just like that. It won't let me convert the priestess, unfortunately, but that's expected. That's 3 conversions this turn. That's pretty good. So we'll do a redeploy here. I don't think I could have done it anywhere else, as far as I know. So we're going to want to protect the forest. We're going to want to protect that mountain and that hill. I'm thinking hill more than mountain at this point. I'd be okay to give up that, but that mountain. But yeah, definitely have it on the forest, because the dwarves are going to want that forest back. They're going to roll for it. I guarantee it. Or they're going to just go away. I hope they go away. That'd be ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus an additional 4. So was that a 15 this turn? Overall, pretty good turn. Igors are still going at it. But they're failing their rolls. They're doubling up. Could be able to take their mountain, no problem. But do we want to decline? I'm thinking probably a good time to decline. The Sorcerers have had a great run. Very strong. We've got a double decline in front of us, understanding that the skeletons are coming. Someone's going to grab the skeletons, and it's not going to be me. Which almost tells me, you know, the barbarians are gone. Barbarians are going. Do I go for the behemoth ghouls, or do I go for the aquatic shrubmen? That's the question here. I mean, the aquatic shrubmen would be absolutely phenomenal. We've got a lot of open water up here that's just not being touched. That's a lot of free money sitting there. But we've seen Behemoth in action. We've seen how strong the Behemoth is. On the flip side, swamp humans would be amazing. We've got swamp, swamp, farmland, farmland, swamp, farmland, swamp in a row. Yup, swamp humans right up there. Absolute gold mine. Beautiful choice by purple. Does kind of force me to go a different direction, because I was sold on that right there, but if I was playing against humans, I would probably get screwed over right now by heroic goblins. Green and choose heroic goblins, and they just pile drive through me. But they went for the barbarians. That gives me the skeletons, but it's late in the game for skeletons. I would love skeletons, but it's so late. Skeletons need momentum. They need time to grow. I just don't see that. There's not enough time here. So, what about we go Behemoth Ghouls? Because Behemoth's amazing. Maybe the Pillaging Wizards. Actually, the Pillaging Wizards might be... It's kind of counter to what the Wizards do, because the Wizards want to sit on magic, but Pillaging is awesome. Really is awesome. So, Doubt Homunculi. If I thought the Sorcerers were not gonna do me much good. The homunculi would be great here, but... Oh man, I hate to pass up skeletons. I don't think there's enough wizards to make pillaging really worth it at this juncture, so let's do behemoth ghouls. Let's see what happens with behemoth ghouls. Go ahead and start in here. Grab that. Want to go up. Then behemoth. Our dude. Can we go both behemoth? We cannot use both. We can just use one or the other. Well, roll for the behemoth. Nice! What luck. Alright, reinforce. And with the way we have this built right now, this will keep the humans at bay, and I think the humans are going to be having a miserable time here soon. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. I like me that 12. That's good 12. Blue is still going. The hill Igors, man. They want those hills. Not able to get it from the priestesses. To get it back from the barbarians. That's good for me. I want to see them fighting because it leaves me relatively fine. If they fight each other, that's great for me. Oh, and I forced the humans to move over the mountains. Tough one. They're reinforcing their farmland and swamps. I'm going to punish them. I'm going to absolutely punish them. We're going to take the swamp up here, and then we're going to march down and probably take the swamp from myself. But Behemoth almost makes it worth it, truth. Eh. Okay. Green's kind of a jerk, but, you know, I was a jerk to him, so. Oh, ivory tower. Boom. Got ivory towered, alright. If I want to do that, it would take 2 additional. My pleasure. Alright, and then we'll pop 2 here. Then I want to go ahead and beef us up 1 more. Take out the sorcerer. Got a really strong stack over here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it strong. Got a lot on all 3 of our swamps out of the 4 we have. We have a lot here, so we could see something good happening real soon. 4, 5, 6. 6 from the sorcerers. 13 overall. I think I'll decline next turn. Just to make sure that I get, well, the heroic goblins would be a great last hurrah. Absolutely great last hurrah. Wow, nicely pulled off purple. Well done. Yeah, the heroic goblins would be a great last hurrah, but it depends on whether or not red opts to go for the goblins. I mean, if they're going the aquatic shrubman or whatever, I mean, that's not necessarily good for me. And I understand right now, understand that we didn't really see any more declines at this point. Pillaging wizards, that's not surprising. Gonna pillage through my land? No, pillaging purple. Wow. Ignoring, almost blatantly ignoring me. Wow. That was unexpected. I could take a maximum of 2 more. I mean, knowing that I could just waltz over and just take 2 of whatever I wanted. I have the behemoth. Puts my very last turn. It makes my turn 8 weak. The only question is, if I decline... I guess if I don't decline, the wizards are probably going to go and wipe out my sorcerers down here, which will make my turn 8 sorcerers completely worthless. If I do decline, am I convinced that whatever I get will be good enough to make up for the loss I will incur? Because I will lose 6 or more total. Could I really, honestly, get that from one of these combos? Maybe the goblins. Maybe. Maybe the orcs. Maybe. And maybe the shrubmen. But the ghouls are in the way for the shrubmen. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the strategy that it's just better to sit on it. Sit on what I've got. And I'm gonna do it in a way that puts me at less of a liability to lose. It won't gate me extra, but it'll put me at an additional swamp down here. And really just kind of throw my face at red and say, bring it on. You know, you want to go for me, go for me. I don't know, it's... gotta do. Humans don't have a lot going for them. Go ahead and reinforce that one, I guess. I mean, does it matter? Honestly, does it matter at this point where I put it? Not really. I guess my greatest threat is down here. Truthfully, the wizards are my greatest threats. Let's reinforce south, knowing that purple's probably not going to be able to do anything. Sorcerers won't give me much more at this point, and I maxed out my ghouls. I'm thinking next turn I might want to pick up this ghoul. Maybe some of my extra ghouls that are not on swamps, and... nice. Beautiful. And see where it takes me. We didn't see a decline on blue. We didn't... we're not going to see a decline on purple, I don't think. Yeah, no decline on purple. If I had declined, I would have gone for the heroic goblins. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have relied too heavily on other people going into decline. And that just... there's not enough declined races out there to make it worth it, ultimately. So I'm glad I didn't depend on them to go into decline. That's good for me. Okay. Really harping on purple. Red just blatantly ignored me. That's actually really surprising. Huh. Well, I hate to harp on purple some more, but I might just do it. Pull back this guy. My hand. And pull back guy into my hand. But I can march here. I could just take that too, the one with the 2. We'll go here. And then we'll go here. Hit both of them before they're able to do anything. You know, I'm happy with our defense. Yeah, I'm happy with our defense, the way it is. Sorcerers pop a 3 in the last round. I don't know if that was the best way to go about things, but it ended up giving me 12 in the final round, and that's not all bad. Not all bad. Illegor's going at it. the winner. And for blue in the last one, and not get it for the humans. Still, they have 4 places and they end up getting 7. That's not bad. Not a bad haul. Awesome. Absolutely dominated that one. Cool. Alright, well. I'm going to go ahead and call out the end of this episode, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with another episode of Small World. DFTBA.